What is good, my anime people? What is good? I really do like Spy X Family. I don't really care for some of the characters in there, like the brother and the women that were treating our assassin waifu like crap. But to know that even those characters can either get better with time kind of has me a little bit more excited to see even some of the smaller characters pop back up. And the reason why that girl is important to our main waifu is because she is one of the people that are also going to vouch for her being a stay at home mom, or not just stay at home, but a wife in general, right? So she can continuously do all the assassinating she wants without being in trouble. We also know that there's people just looking out for her in general, like someone who's probably single who is capable of doing odd things like that. So these are the types of stuff I'm really looking at if they're going to pay off. This felt like she was in a whole entire assassination attempt, but yet she was failing or something like that, but the cuts on her hands and stuff like that gave that away until she's like, I'm gonna lose them if I don't get this right. I was like, is she cooking? Because I do remember her cooking was pretty bad, that even Lloyd himself had to like cook, or he already was cooking for Anya, and for her to cook one thing and it was looking the way it did, he's always been the cook. So it is cool to see their dynamic changing, and unfortunately, it doesn't feel like this is part two anymore. It still feels like we're just watching season one in the grand scheme of like I forgot there was a break already. Like I forgot that we had stopped this show and pretty much stepped into more or less. Oh my god, more or less the new part to see even more. It feels so smooth and so continuous that you wouldn't even know it was a part unless you were there watching the first and you just didn't have anything else to watch on this. But yeah, this was a pretty straightforward episode. Everything kind of wound up the way I expected it, with him trying to, wait out his wife's long returns to then finally see how good she is at cooking. Was a nice little turn of events, right? Unfortunately, she's only good at cooking one thing, because after she made something else that was her own original recipe, she still knocked them out flat. But the other story with his partner in crime, like his other homie that's a spy detective, he tried to help him get a girl, and usually shows like this will wind up giving us a reason why he probably got rejected, but in this episode they didn't even like show it, right? We just had to see him walking alone, and they run into him in the streets, and he's kind of just like, oh, yeah, I was supposed to get her, but now I'm doing this. And even Anya already like Zal, like he's lying and stuff, so she's like crying and holding on to his shirt. So it's so freaking cute, bro. Like the show must go on, and I can't wait to see how much more stuff like this we can really take away from the show and like just see in general. So overall, I hope y'all are having an awesome one. Check out Spy Family. I know you probably already have if you're watching this. But if not, and you're just trying to hear what people are saying about the show, definitely, definitely worth your time. So with that being said, take care and peace.